Good morning, everyone. Grade 4 and grade 5 students sometimes they are struggling with how to draw an angle. So I'm going to use the GeoGebra to create an applet and to show you how you can even relate or link this applet to your website or to use it in Smart Notebook to help the student to understand better how they can draw angle with, let's say, 90 degree, 45 degree, and so on. So I'm gonna go to geogebra.org as usual. From here I'm gonna use the GeoGebra Classic. You can cancel the calculator and you can drag the drawing a little bit to the left side. And after that we're gonna use a slider. The slider is a great tool to help students to change the value of the angle, and they can see the change of the angles, let's say the acute angle or the obtuse angle or the right angle. So I'm going to use a slider, so I'm going to click on this icon, choose slider, and here I can choose where I want to add this slider. So I'm going to decide to put it on the right side. Here I'm going to choose angle, and I don't need actually the value, so I'm going to leave it as alpha. And I'm going to need 180 degree from 0 to 180 since this is the beginning of how to draw an angle. So make sure when you change it to 180 you keep the degree sign as it is and you click OK. Now the slider is here. You can test it. You can see it's starting from 0, it's going by 1 till 180 degree, and this is what we need. So I need to relate this alpha to a real angle. So to create the angle, I'm going to click on this icon and choose angle with given size. So let's say I'm going to choose this point and this point, and I'm not going to mention the 45 degree here. I'm going to say I need alpha to relate it to the slider. You click OK. So as you can see, if you change the slider, the angle change in the same time. So I hope you can see that. To make it more clear and visual for the students, I can join these 2 points with rays. So you go to this icon, click on ray, click on the point B and point A, and another one from point B to A prime. In this case, you can even remove these 2 dots and leave the 2 ray if you like. But when we are changing the slider, you can see the change. If you want to keep the angle more clear, you can drag it a little bit in the middle here. If you want to hide anything from here, let's say you want to hide the label, you can see show label and you remove it. And here again, you can remove the label. Another thing that you can do it also, you can remove these 2 points if you like, but if you delete it, it's gonna delete everything. So you need only to hide it by clicking on show object. And now if you test it again, it's very clear the change of the angle with this slider. Now it's very important, you need to save this applet, you need to relate it to your website, or you need to help the student to use it in Smart Notebook so they can add a protector and they can see the difference. So in this case, you will need to go to this menu and click on File, which is going to help you to save. So when you click on Save, it's going to ask you for a name. So you can say slider angle. So you will know that this is the name of it, and you can go to public, and when you click on public, that means anyone on using GeoGebra on the internet, they're gonna see it under materials and they're gonna see it as a tool. So I click on public and click on save. And to make sure that it's saved correctly, first of all you have to wait a little bit under it give you a message saying saved successfully. You can go to your portfolio and you can refresh until you find what you saved. So here is saying slider, angle, and my name. That means it's well saved. Now if I play, let's say, this applet, this is exactly what the student they will see, and it's going to be public for anyone to see this applet running with this way. So if you want to share it, now you click on this icon, share, and very important that you go to embedded to get the HTML code for embedded, and you click on show more if you want to add anything. If you want to add the input bar, the menu, the toolbar, whatever, you can change it from here. And this is the width and the height of the applet. You can change the width and the applet for at any time. However, when you change it, you have to copy again the embedded code. So now I'm gonna copy the embedded code, and this is what my goal is, to take this code and go to my website and add it wherever I want. So let's say I want to add it under GeoGebra applet. I go to this page, and as you can see, it's brand new page. So I can ask to add the embedded code. Here it gives me the option to add the HTML code. So I can click and paste whatever I got from previous. Now you will see that it's gonna include the applet. It takes some time. Here we go. And actually I can click on publish. So when I go to my website, I can see the difference. And this is what I'm going to ask the student to do, to go to my website, go to GeoGebra applet, and here we go. They can see everything. For sure, if my website little bit is limited, they can go and drag this cursor a little bit to the right side to see everything. And here we go. They can see the applet it's playing. They are not in GeoGebra at all. They are with your website to see the difference of the angles. So this is one way. There is another way if you want to go to Smart Notebook. Make sure that Smart Notebook is updated to version 16 or 17. So you will see a new icon here. This new icon will give you that you can relate this application to OneNote. So I need to relate GeoGebra. It's gonna take some time till it's gonna down everything. And here the great tool that it asks you for search. So you can search by the name of your applet or with your name. So I'm gonna, let's say, type slider and Messiha and click on search. Hopefully it will find my applet, slider angle by Adel Messiha. If I double click on it, it should bring everything on the page of the Smart Notebook. And this will help the student to do something extra than the website that I will show it to you right now. So I can little bit leave some space here or switch it to the other side. Okay, now I see the slider. If I change the slider, it changed the angle, as you can see. In the meantime, why I'm adding that to a Smart Notebook? Because I have a goal that the student can drag the protector and see it on the protector and see the change of the angle on the protector. And now if it's saying, let's say 31, I go to a different angle 55 and I check with the protector. If my protector is really good on the line, good on the point, it should give me a right information. So 55, I can change again to any other value. Let's say 36, it's going to give me 36. And again, for the protector, they can change the protector. They can change the size of the protector by dragging with this way to make it larger or smaller. Or if they want to make it with an angle, till they adjust it exactly on the line and compare between the angle on the applet and with the protector. And this can give the grade 4 or grade 5 student an option to see that they need to start from 0, going to 10, 20, 30, and instead of starting by 180 there, because we are opening the angle from this direction, and if they want to exceed then 190, they can go until they reach, let's say, 134, and they see the line is 134. Again, they can change the protector side if they want to see more where is the line or the ray. And this is a great tool to understand the difference between acute angle and obtuse angle and right angle. So I hope this tool and this applet and how to relate it to your website or to a smart notebook, it's helpful tool in your class. Thank you.